another video. We're the Vagabond'Z. I'm Jim.
I'm Amy.
And we're going to do something a little bit different than what our other videos have been up to this point. What are we going to do?
We're going to do a comparison video of Fiesta Key and Sunshine Key. Those are the two Encore parks, part of Thousand Trails, that we have stayed the majority of our time down here in the Keys. When we were doing our research before coming down here about the parks, and because we like to watch YouTube and see what the parks are like and all that. What to expect. We found a lot of videos on Sunshine Key, a lot of videos on Fiesta Key, but really none that kind of
talked about both
compared.
Well, yeah, I don't want to say compared, but talked about what is available at each one of them in the same video. So that's what we kind of want to do today. And not because Encores aren't really Thousand Trail parks. They're part of a different Thousand Trail system. They're the Trails Collection. The Trails Collection allows you to get into the Encore parks, and then there's the other entity of the actual Thousand Trails. So, but all right. So you want to get started?
Yeah, we do have a list, so that we are going to kind of read or take some of the stuff that we've taken note about.
Well, right now we're recording here at Sunshine Key. And we'll just start with that. Sunshine Key, well, between Sunshine and Fiesta Key, here most of the spots are bigger than at Fiesta.
Yes, I would agree to that.
Fiesta is a little bit more crammed. I mean, don't get me wrong, we had plenty of room at Fiesta both times we were there to park.
Well, in Fiesta Key, not that we were in there, but they have some that are butt to butt.
Yes.
Or
Their layouts are kind of peculiar on I think it's the north side. There was a few on the south side too.
Yeah, we were just in a back-end spot. So.
We were fortunate in that regard, but that's okay. So yeah, we prefer Sunshine Key as far as the spaces go. We feel that the spots are larger for larger rigs. But
they are both big rig friendly.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we saw 40 plus footers. I mean, we're 41 and a half, and we saw 43, 44 footers in there. In fact, right now down the road, there's a huge spacecraft that must be 65 feet long. It's holy moly big. Anyway, beaches. What would you say about beaches?
Well, I would say where they both have a beach area, Fiesta Key sits up on a seawall. So you do not have direct access to the water, except for there is one long strip that you could go launch your paddleboards or your kayaks or whatever to. Whereas Sunshine Key, you are sea level. Like right behind us right here, you can just walk right into the water. And I feel Sunshine has more of a beach area with some sand, chairs for kids to play. Yeah. Whereas Fiesta had it too, but I always feel that's more of a just sit down and relax kind of a beach. Whereas we've seen quite a few kids playing at the beach here at Sunshine Key.
Yeah, you can actually play on the beach in the water at Sunshine Key. And for that, for beaches, we like Sunshine Key better, I think. At both of them, there is a marina with boat launch.
Yeah, so the marinas I feel are nice at both.
We don't have a boat to use the marina, but they're both nice. We launched. Did we launch? No, we didn't do any paddleboarding.
We didn't paddleboard at Fiesta. We did not.
The weather it wasn't conducive for. So then that kind of covered the access to the water.
Oh yeah, was that a separate category?
It didn't have to be.
Okay, good.
Now we'll talk about mail and packages. So mail and packages, if you have a package or mail that you want to get, Sunshine Key is the better pick. You use their address, put your name on it, their address, and it comes right to the office, and they have a little mailroom on the right-hand side. We've had several things shipped here from Amazon, our mail forwarding. So it's easy to get parts and pieces, and they don't charge anything to have anything shipped here, so which is kind of nice. Let's see, Fiesta, I want to say medication and RV
RV
parts. You could have shipped to the office, but they have actually worked very closely with the local post office that's like 3 miles down the road, if that, to use general delivery for packages. Typically, you don't get to use general delivery for packages, so that was kind of cool that they do have that available, and it's in their paperwork. So.
And then the UPS store.
Yeah.
In Marathon.
Yep.
Which is probably about 10 miles or so from Sunshine Key.
Yeah.
You could get
and then about 15 miles from
there.
Fiesta Key. So that is an Amazon drop off that's a drop off and pickup location. So which is very nice too. We used that one. We used that one a couple of times when we first got down here. So I mean, the nod kind of goes towards Sunshine on that, but it's not a deal breaker for us. I mean, it was just kind of nice to have the packages shipped right here. Let's see, what else do we got here? We got Fiesta Key actually has a restaurant and bar.
They do.
So that's kind of nice. Quite a bit of bar food type things, nachos, hot wings. You know, it's kind of what you would typically
And they
expect.
did do a happy hour every day.
They did do a happy hour. Well, they do a happy hour every day.
Or maybe it was only Monday through Friday.
Yeah, I don't remember. But they did. We weren't there for it, but they did do a huge Thanksgiving spread for the customers that were camping at the campground. So Fiesta Key has that going for them. And then let's talk about the swimming pools.
Okay.
So I really like the swimming pool at Fiesta Key. It sits up, and the only thing I don't like about it is that they have a nice wall where if it was a glass or a plastic or a wrought iron or something, you could see through it, and you could actually see right into the Gulf of Mexico.
Right. But if you're just sitting in your lounge chair or whatever, you can see.
So it's kind of cool to be up, and it's very, very open. But then again, I also like Sunshine Key's pool because it's kind of secluded and it's.
And we'll put some pictures in and show you kind of the difference. And I like both pools.
Don't get me wrong, I like them both.
Oh yeah, they were both great, and both heated.
Yep.
If the wind wasn't blowing, they were awesome. We went in the Sunshine Pool earlier in the week, and what was it, 88?
Yeah, 88 degrees.
So that was nice.
And that one's a little bit protected. It got
More
palm
foliage.
trees around it, and it's right behind the office, so there's a little bit of wind protection, so it's not as windy. But Fiesta Key has
The Fiesta
it
Key,
kind of has the knot on this
They
one.
do.
Though.
They have a hot tub.
They have
two hot tubs.
Yeah, they
No
do.
hot-
They have 2 hot tubs.
No hot
so
tubs at Sunshine Key.
They kind of get the nod on that.
And they were nice hot tubs.
Yeah. Another thing that Fiesta Key, well, actually both of them have, there's centrally located in Fiesta Key at the park is a little store. You can get some essentials, beer, milk. I think they even might have had wine. I don't remember.
Yeah.
They do have some RV supplies there too, parts and pieces, sewer parts, freshwater parts, electrical pieces, mostly connections and stuff. I don't think they had any repair parts, but
They do sell the Keys salt scrub there. It's amazing, ladies. If you ever need a scrub to keep your skin nice and soft, Keys salt scrub, they sell it right at the store at Fiesta Key.
Now, Sunshine Key does have a little store. It's also a gas station, and they have some stuff in there too. It's a little bit like on the edge. I mean, it's right next to the entrance of the park. So if you're at the other end of the park, I mean, you'll have to drive. Whatever.
They have the store by the Marina too here.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been into that. That's why I forgot about that.
Yeah, there is that one too.
Okay.
Which it's not as big as the Fiesta one.
Okay.
Not as many supplies and stuff, but they did have shirts that advertise Sunshine Key and
Or Fiesta.
a few supplies like RV and stuff, but not as big as Fiesta Key.
Okay.
So I guess kind of 2 stores at Sunshine. One is more the Chevron though.
Yeah. At the gas station, and I was able to get propane here at Fiesta or at Sunshine Key. I do not recall if Fiesta had propane for bulk sale or not.
Yeah, we didn't need it.
Didn't need it then. It was once we got here that we needed it. So, I want to talk about this was kind of your thing, talking about all the paved roads.
Oh yes, they both have paved roads between the sites and the roads. Now all of the roads are paved here at Sunshine Key. whereas all the roads are paved at Fiesta Key.
Yeah.
And Fiesta was well lit at night, so especially when, like this time of the year, it gets dark so early.
Before dinner.
You still got to walk your doggo at night, and you got to take a flashlight and whatever. Whereas it's so lit at Fiesta Key, I still took a flashlight, but I feel you almost didn't really even need to have a flashlight.
Right. Well, and she says that this time of year, it's early December right now.
Yeah,
So it gets
but
dark
both have ample, like our dog likes to do her business on grass. Ample places for grass for dogs to do their business. And I feel each of them had the little waste basket bins for your dog waste, which is always nice when you're walking around, because I always hate, if you're parked far away from the dumpster and then you got to bring the poop back to your site. I don't like that. So
or you forget to check and see how many bags you may or may not have, and you get out there and you're like, oh no, I forgot to grab another roll.
Or if your husband doesn't refill the roll after he uses the last bag, and you take the dog out next, she has a big old axe, poopy.
Yeah. But so while we're on that subject of dogs, let's talk about dog parks.
Yep, they both have dog parks.
Yep.
We've taken our dog to both, and they're very nice, very clean, well maintained.
Yeah, I think the one at Fiesta is slightly bigger than the one here at Sunshine.
Here, Sunshine's got a little pool though for the dogs.
And I think there's like a couple of obstacle things that they have for the dogs too. So.
Like one of those ramps they can run up and down it.
Yep.
So
both of them are really nice.
I would say equally as nice in dog parks.
Yep. One of the things that is a bonus here, so I guess as far as roads and that goes, I think that's an even nod in dog parks. They're pretty close to being the same. Yeah? No? Yeah, I think you like the lighting better.
I like the lighting of Fiesta.
Okay. So for you, maybe the nod goes to Fiesta. Yeah. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, here at Sunshine, one of the added bonuses is that they have cable TV. So bring a coaxial cable if that's your thing to do, so you can plug into their cable TV. And
we actually did it.
We did.
For Thanksgiving, so we could have TV on outside and inside.
Yeah, we did. So it was kind of nice to be able to have the games on the outside, and if you step inside, the game was still on. So
and there was quite a few channels.
There is a lot. No, I was surprised. I think I said 56 or 65 or something like that. There was a lot of channels. So you can get your local news, watch your favorite shows, whatever they might be. Survivor. I like Survivor. Let's see, what else? One of the downs, I think, for me anyway, is Sunshine Key is really close to Overseas Highway.
Oh yeah, you can probably see it.
So it can be a little bit noisy depending on where you're parked at. Right now we're only about 6 spots from the edge of the property, and right on the other side of the fence is the Overseas Highway. It's not too bad at night. It didn't bother us sleeping because we sleep with the air conditioner on and the fan on, every night. So it didn't really bother us in that regard. But
during the day,
it can get a little noisy.
You can hear it more.
But Fiesta's a little bit further off the highway, and so it does make it a little bit quieter. So Fiesta would kind of get the nod for that.
But speaking of highways and that, I feel Sunshine. So Sunshine is further south.
Yes.
Closer to Key West.
Yep.
So if you got to do a Key West day when you come because you have to. And I feel it's closer to get to the stores.
Yes.
Like your grocery stores and whatever, gas, fuel, whatever you might need.
Well, and from Sunshine Key, you can turn left out of here and go across the 7 Mile Bridge, and you're back in Marathon, and there's a lot of opportunities for food and fuel in Marathon. Or you turn right, and there's a few things in Big Pine Key.
Yeah.
So you have options.
One thing I do want to talk about, why I'm remembering, because we didn't put on the list, was playgrounds.
Oh, yeah.
Not that we have little kiddos.
No, but they might.
But both have playgrounds. Both seem very nice.
Yeah.
Here they also have a basketball court.
Yep.
And I think they did have basketball at Fiesta.
Yep, there was. Yep.
But
here at Sunshine, they have 2 or 3 tennis courts. I don't remember seeing a tennis court at Fiesta.
Fiesta had just the
Fiesta
pickleball.
has the pickleball court.
Yeah.
So if you're into pickleball, Fiesta would be your jam.
Yeah, here they're tennis courts, but I guess you could play pickleball at the tennis courts. The nets are higher, though.
Yeah, it makes it a little difficult.
They also have a little soccer area here.
Yep, for the kiddos.
For the kids here at Sunshine. But yeah, I feel as far as stuff for the kids to do, I think probably equally as well between, you know, your playgrounds, your beaches, your little park areas.
And both of them are conducive for bike riding, even if you have little ones that still have training wheels. While we say not all the roads are paved here at Sunshine, many of them are.
Yes.
There's just a few that are not. So they should be able to traverse the roads pretty easily, even if they have training wheels.
Well, the whole perimeter is definitely
the whole perimeter is paved. So, scooters, you'd be fine with little tricycles.
Yeah, anything on your paved road should be.
Yep. I mean, there are some rocks in some of the areas on some of the roads, but definitely achievable.
Build the helicopter.
Here it goes. And then there was, and then both places, not that we used either one of them, they both do have, I guess I'll call it a clubhouse.
Oh, yeah.
A common use area. The one at Fiesta, I felt that was more inviting. They had some comfortable chairs that you could go and sit in. And,
we walked through them.
And we did walk through them. And tables to go play cards at. The one here at Sunshine, they have just basically your folding plastic chairs and tables. And I think that each one of them had a pool table.
Yeah, I think so.
So if that's your jam, you know, or that's important to you, they do have that. Not that we have seen it here at Sunshine, but I guess in the fall, winter on Saturdays, I think it's Saturdays, they do a little farmer's market over by the pool. We didn't get out of the house early enough to go today, so and I think it's over by now. I think that it's over at 2.
Oh.
But so there is that. And then go ahead.
Live music.
There was live music. That was the day after Thanksgiving.
Day after Thanksgiving, and then there was live music almost every weekend at the restaurant in Sunshine.
Yes. Yep.
Or Fiesta. Sorry. Fiesta Key with the restaurant had live music on the weekends.
Which is kind of cool, having it at the restaurant, because then, you know, you can get an adult beverage or a non-alcoholic beverage and listen to some live music. And the first time at Fiesta, we could hear it from where we were parked at. We were parked close enough to the restaurant that we could hear it. It sounded pretty good, actually. Yeah. And I think one of the last things I want to talk about is the staff at both of the parks.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, very friendly, always a wave. One of the big differences that I had noticed as far as what the staff does at one and not the other is at Fiesta Key, you actually just take your garbage.
Oh, this was so nice.
To the edge of your campsite, basically to the road, and you leave it there, and a worker will come by with a golf cart and a trailer and pick up the trash.
Yeah, and all times of the day. Even though in the rules it says out by 9 a.m. That's not true, because one day I'd clean out the refrigerator and I had a whole bag of trash, so I'm walking around the campground looking for a dumpster. Yeah, there isn't any. So somebody's like, no, just leave it outside. Doesn't matter what time.
Yeah.
So any time of the day, you just put your trash out there and somebody will be along to pick it up.
Pick it up, yeah. That was kind of nice.
That's
not that it's a big deal to take the trash out here. There's plenty of dumpsters around and it doesn't take much, but it was kind of nice. It was a nice service. It was kind of a nice service.
So we had thought about like giving like stars or a point system to award to see which one we maybe liked better than the other, but I think after we made this list and talked about it, I think we feel that we like them both equally.
We do. Well, and people have often asked me anyway, I don't know about you, which one do you like better? And that's not a fair question. It's not fair to answer that way, because we like them equally for what they provide.
Oh, can we just rewind? What we didn't talk about laundry.
Oh yeah, laundry.
And that was on our list.
Okay.
So I'm going to talk about that. Okay. Laundry at both places. Yeah. I think each place had 10 washers and 10 dryers. I've done laundry at both places. 2 1/4 to wash and 2 1/4 to dry. But the washers, while we were there at Fiesta, they got brand new washer and dryers.
That's right. Yeah.
So that was a good
nice.
bonus. But I mean, they were fine at both places. Yep. So Got to do laundry? It's easy to do here.
Yep.
Okay.
It is.
Now we can go back to...
Well,
sorry, I'm like, we didn't talk
You're right.
about laundry.
And I read
You
that.
stopped
And I put
reading our list?
I did. And yeah.
Did you miss anything else on our list?
I don't know. You want to read it?
Yeah, you better. See, I always got to keep him on his toes, because if
Somebody's got
not, we don't talk about the things that we're supposed to talk about. And he's got to read the list. I didn't bring my regular glasses, only sunglasses.
Yeah.
We got everything?
Yeah, we got
Okay.
it all.
All right.
All the things that we wanted to talk about. But no, like what we were saying, neither one is better or worse. Each one offers something slightly different. And I mean, let's face it, you're in the Florida Keys. If you're that uptight about not having beach access, like you have at Sunshine when you go to Fiesta, I don't know what to say. I really don't.
Go 3 miles down the road.
You know,
They're both great.
they're both great.
I don't think you could go wrong. If you can
No.
only get into one, take it.
Yep.
I mean, we were lucky. We've been down here 10 weeks.
Yeah, something like that. Since October 1st. And it's December 7th right now.
So it's been wonderful.
has
I
been
would
wonderful.
come back again in a heartbeat
Absolutely. But
to
yeah.
either one.
So yeah, that's our 2 cents on the parks and how we feel that they differ slightly.
Yeah, and comment below if you've come and if you prefer one over the other, or
And why you prefer
Yeah.
one over the other.
because everybody's different.
Yeah,
What we
absolutely.
like may not be what anybody else likes.
And what's important or not important to us might be important to you. Like maybe, yeah, I don't know. Just whatever. But yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this provided some information for you in making your decision to come down to the Florida Keys and use the Encore system. If you're 1,000 Trails, it's the Adventure Package. No, not the Adventure Package.
You don't have to have the adventure.
No.
Trails collection.
Trails Collection. So yeah, come down and enjoy the Encore parks using your Trails Collection if you have it.
And anybody can come.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You don't have to have a membership.
Yeah, you don't have to have a membership.
It's open to the public, but it's pretty nice.
They are.
It's pretty nice. But anyway,
2 thumbs up for both Fiesta
absolutely 4 thumbs up.
and Sunshine.
Boom. Anyway, thanks for watching, and like I was saying, I hope this helps you make a decision on what to expect at either Sunshine Key or Fiesta Key. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up.
Subscribe.
Do all the things.
Do all the things.
Share it. Share if you have a friend that's talking about going to the Keys. Share it with your friend, and maybe it'll help them. All right. Thanks for watching.
Bye.